Hi guys, and welcome back to this Let's Play. We are working our way through the Tenants this time around, and we have just unlocked our aunt's new place. I'm not quite sure what this is, but we're about to go ahead and demo one of the walls.
That was nice.
Yikes.
But let's see if you can build walls as good as you can tear them down.
What if I don't want to build a wall?
Not bad. Now on to the doors. They can only be placed in an already existing inner wall. Try and see if you can do it. Okay, not bad. But did you know that you can also edit windows in your properties? Go ahead and build a new window. Those can only be placed on the exterior walls. Lastly, the demolish button can be used to tear down walls and remove windows. Switch to demolish. It looks like you've learned the basics by now. It's time to meet all the requirements on the list. Remember, the better the interior design, the wealthier tenants will want to live in your units. I'll leave you to do your thing. You're the boss after all.
Alrighty. So, basically... Oh, these are only the stars. Okay. Basically, we need to build out this nice apartment. And it looks like we are actually going to... We can't. Okay. I'll just let them have that then. Floors first. Let's do... I really like hardwood floors. Concrete. Yeah, we'll just do this. Nice. And we'll do maybe a couple different walls. Like that. And then we'll just do like a dark blue for the rest of it, because blue is a good color. Nice. Okay. So we need a bathroom. Let's start with that. That should be pretty easy here. Toilet. A shower. Oh god, that's an ugly shower. Okay. And then I guess we can build out a kitchen over here. A cabinet, just, one cabinet, because that's all we need, really. Actually, let's start with a fridge, because I think that'll be a little bit easier. Fridge. A counter. Sure, I need a bed. Bedroom. But I put a bed here. It's a blue bed, because it's the blue house. Do I have to, build a wall then? I do have to build out walls. Okay, so I'm gonna move you here. Here for now. Move you here and rotate you so that you're up against this wall. I think I'm gonna put a window somewhere
This is harder than you think. All right. Door. There we go. Okay, that is what it wanted. Perfect. Okay, so that makes this a little easier. There. Here. And we'll do just maybe a different blue for this one. This is a pretty claustrophobic place. I suppose we put in a nice little table to sit at. A chair, okay. Just in case they have friends in their blue chairs. Yeah, blue house. Oops.
It looks like the remodeling affected our utility setup. Before renting out the unit, we need heating vents installed. Open the apartment's upgrades tab and dive back into configuration. Well, the only thing left is installing the vents in rooms with no heating. Once we're done with that, we can find our first tenant and start earning some income. Good job. Now let's head to the exit.
That's okay. Oops. Yay! Okay, earn experience by completing jobs. Oh, what? Okay, category red.
Looks like you've got the place ready to go. Let's go to the open house panel and start it right now. During an open house, people interested in your rental will come. Looks like we got our first potential tenant. How exciting. Let's click on her and try to make a good deal. Keep in mind that the better the first impression your property makes, the more your tenants will be willing to pay for it.
Oh, okay, so what if we come down to the middle?
Good job. We've got our first tenant. I hope she'll like the place you've designed.
She loves blue. Elite contracts. Grandiose properties in Wonderville. Okay. I still have a whole bunch of stuff for you. Skill trees. There we go. And we got another job. Okay, we're gonna start with yours. Clean up the apartment. Renovate. How do I... You leave. That's right. Exit and renovate. Each item material has at least one tag assigned to it. Okay. Ooh, and we can filter. Nice. Okay, so what do they want? Prefer furniture, a wine decanter. Okay. So they want tile. And it doesn't say like what they prefer. Oh, rustic is design. Yeah. Brown walls. Gross. Oh wait. Rustic. Okay. A table. Wow, I can't type. No, no table. Oh, that's because we're not there. We're here. Table. We want rustic. Okay, that's a table choice. And I can't even rotate this table? Why can't I rotate this table? Interesting. Okay. It's a little frustrating. Straight up, I can't rotate this. Okay. A couch. Okay, well, maybe you don't get rustic couch. So, yeah, there is, okay. There is no, one. Just do you. Like, legit, I can't rotate these? I can rotate the camera. This is gonna frustrate me. This is not gonna fit in here because I can't rotate. Okay, so yeah, there was no, and I shouldn't have. Got you. Oh, hey, it fixed itself. Does that mean that you will fix yourself? Rotate item. Hold. Oh, okay, so C and Z do not work anymore, and I have to hold. Noted. Okay, rustic again, and I'm looking for a cabinet that is on the floor. Okay, so why is this cabinet not... Oh. also really don't know why the C and the Z no longer work to do things. But you know what? Not gonna complain. We're figuring it out as we go. This is painful. Let me just put it up against the wall.
Why don't you like this? Piece of furniture required is blocking the path. It's... Oh, the table is blocking the path. Got you.
I just want you to go this way. Thank you.
Okay. Bookshelf.
These are all corner bookshelves. How many do I need? 3. Almost there. The third one's gonna go into this corner. A big plant. They don't have a rustic big plant. Just back up the table. People can't see. Okay. Is it because it's, there we go. Small plant. There's no rustic small plants. Okay. There's no rustic books either. Oh, a tea set. Is there a rustic tea set? That is a large tea set. Let me move you down and put the tea set up. Any rustic rugs? Just one. Nice. Throw you under the table. And some paintings, but there are no rustic paintings. What's a lamp? Any rustic lamps? What is this? Can I, like, put you on the ceiling? I don't know what to do with this lamp. Just put it there, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
Oh gosh, I'm all over the place.
Can you imagine that me freaking crew dares to complain about their sleeping quarters? Be it not enough that they have barrels filled with rum to the brims? Kids these days, eh? Well, enough chatting. Off you go. And after I pay you that adult sum, I hope that I won't hear any complaints from my boys.
Darn, that looks pretty serious. In situations like this, you'll often have a few ways of dealing with the problem. I suggest solving the issue with my help to strengthen your relationship with the tenant. I'm in the apartment, awaiting your orders. I reckon we should eliminate all those nasty bugs with a hefty dose of the anti-bug spray. It's working. Let's get rid of the rest of them.
Okay, we solved our first issue. Let's go. You can obtain landlord points through the following scenarios: a successful end of a lease, a tenant's renovation job request, an elite contract job, or using Uncle Steve to help tenants. Okay.
Now, that's what I call a job well done. Let's exit the apartment. The tenant should be thankful we helped them.
New babysitting jobs unlocked. Okay. Why can't I click this card?
Okay. Okay. Hardwood floors. Done. Walls. They want brown. They desire vintage. So wait, hold on. Let me go back to hardwood floors. No. Walls brown. Cool. And we did that. Nice. More barrels, but there are no vintage barrels. Oh my god, this is the tiniest chest ever. What are you? You're tiny. And what are you? You're not. Okay, safety first. I'll put one on this side as well. Vintage. No vintage room directors. Gotcha. There we go. Okay. Some chairs. And they can converse over their, that's not a stethoscope because that's a doctor's term. Whatever scope, I don't know. I got this. I'll figure that out at one point in time. Jesus. It's not a telescope.
vintage wall lamps. Nope. Okay. Nice. Okay. You are all set then. It's not a telescope. What is that? What is that? That's, I don't even know. While we're doing that. I want like a babysitting job. Walls and walls. It's okay. Small appliances. Awesome.
Panemala, pane, pu. Panemala, pa, la, da. E, ca, la, da, le, la, la, ca, ra.
So I'm supposed to sabotage this, right? Okay. Perfect. All right, but that's where we're going to stop today. And we'll see you next time.